Another crazy game. How do you summarize that one?
I think you defined it. The first half an hour really disappointing. We were in other races. We considered a goal that it's their quality. They have the quality and the ability to do that. Perfect. But then we didn't win enough challenges, enough duels. We were too stretched as a team. Not enough urgency, and we showed that in the other 2 goals that we conceded that are completely unacceptable. So we showed a phase that we still have, that is that phase. And then after that, for the next 60 minutes, probably we played the best that I have seen us play against very tough conditions when any team could collapse and start to blame each other and have bad body language and concede 4, 5, or 6. We did completely the opposite. We reunited. We started to do what we had to do, and we go better and better. And it's a shame because I think looking at the chances, we should have scored 6 or 7.
You mentioned the faces there. Does it feel sometimes like you have 2 different teams? Like there's a good Arsenal and then there's a very bad Arsenal?
And this is my responsibility because before we could not play at that level. Now we can. So we cannot go from here to there. We have to be all the time here. And this is where we are heading. And we have to stop giving the opponents anything because the last shot that they had when they hit the post is a throw-in that we are free. We give them the ball and they are through. And it's too simple. And for the rest, I'm incredibly proud of the team, the way we played, the courage that we showed, how much belief we had that we can still go and win the game. And I sense that at halftime again, which is not easy. And that shows me as well how far we have come together.
Miguel Delaney.
Hi, Mikel. Just wondering about the performance of Ødegaard, given he seemed to really run the game in the second half. And he talked about the impact he's made.
Yeah, I think he had an incredible performance. I think he was very intelligent the way he read the game, the way he affected the game. And again, he showed how much he wants to win. And when everybody was a little bit trembling, he gave us that stability, that composure on the ball, and he created chance after chance.
Joe?
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned there about giving opponents something and giving them something to hang on to. Is that just really disappointing and that keeps happening, or is that just a process on how the team's going? You said it's going in the right place, but is this just going to take time?
That's what it keeps me awake. Because it has happened too many times, too often. And at that level, you cannot do that because the opponents are so good and the margins are not that big. And then the other one, the positive one is that the level that we played afterwards, of course.
So what's the next step now?
Well, the next step is that they go to international break, that I want to watch the game, analyze it, and start to focus on Liverpool and the Europa League to start to prepare those games. So when everybody's back, we are ready to go. In the meantime, we have still some players here that we have to train them and do it the best possible way and go to the next match.
Thanks.
Simon?
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
I know Martin's been here sort of 6-7 weeks, but has he already, today shown he's become a leader in this team?
Well, he's showing that, I think, from week 1, the way he stepped in on that pitch, he always wants the ball, the way he commands the pressing. He's been really influential. I think we are all a bit surprised because he looks really shy and humble. But when he steps on that pitch, he's a real character, and he loves to play football.
And just one on the international break. We know Thomas Partey's not going with Ghana. Is Aubameyang going with Gabon, or is he staying at Arsenal?
We believe that he's going to be okay to go. We have still a few other issues with some players that finish with some issues. So I don't know, unless some rules change or some countries have gone to the red zone. I don't know at the minute how the situation is.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Nick?
Okay, on Auba, would you rather he was staying with you? Because he looks like he needs something to change. He was one of those players with a bit of a sad face today, wasn't he?
Well, you never know. Sometimes if they play a game and he scores and he gets out of the environment that they will come back, sometimes it's good. it's great to have him here. Obviously, we can train more specifically with him, some things that will be important, but it's not in our hands. If he's allowed to go, he will go. If he's not, he will stay.
And just for you, even if he's not playing well, you have to pick him every time because you just never know when he might score.
It's not about that. Everybody has to earn his place on the team, and it's about performance and training, not about who you are.
Okay, cheers.
James?
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned the inconsistency in terms of the level that the team's reaching. Is that about changing the culture around the team over time? And is that, do you feel, your biggest challenge?
Probably. And now I'm not worried about the culture because we've come so far on that. And I've seen so many positive things to be consequent with what I'm saying. Today was one of those, again, because I've seen that before, completely different reactions with each other as a team, the energy, the belief, the togetherness. And I'm not worried with that. I'm worried with the levels that we can show within a game. And that's where I think we're still far from the top teams.
Is that a physical thing just to do with the schedule?
Well, I don't like excuses, honestly. If somebody is not fit to play Thursday to Sunday, he needs to say before the game, I'm not fit. Because on minute 1 to 10, I've been there and you cannot just put the blame on that. After 60, 70, 80, I understand we are human beings. But if that would happen at the end, I would be more close to being excused because of that. But at the start of the game, no.
Thank you.
Finally, Tom?
Hi, Mikel. Just on Ødegaard, is he the kind of player that you feel the team was missing in the first half of the season, and the kind of player who you'd like to have throughout your time as manager?
Well, I love talented and creative players that all the time are willing to take that ball and make things happen, that are mobile, and as well they are hardworking. And he's one of them. We have some others with different qualities, but and it's true that Martin is giving us now a different level in certain things that we didn't have.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.